Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Originals. Today we'll be watching episode 9 of season 1. What's it called? Raining Pain in New Orleans. I just finished watching Vampire Diaries, so I'm still a bit shook. You'll see what it is. I just finished watching episode 11. Yeah, that is insane. So I'm sorry, I know I react to a lot of episodes and then I upload one at a day, but it's just I don't have time to upload everything at once. So I really hope you guys understand. But yeah, just based on that, I'm just like a bit shook. I cannot believe that that's happened. And yeah, okay, you'll see it when it comes out. But originals, I am super excited. In the previous episode, we did see that Camille, she has some sort of like a code or a design that she and Sean used to, speak in code, like where you can detect what they are saying without actually having to say it. So it had some sort of writing in it, something where it said Klaus, but I can't recall what it was. And then after that, she found a newspaper with Marcel and Klaus in that picture, and she didn't seem to recognize them. Now, what I thought is that she doesn't recall that she's they were a vampire, but it looked like she doesn't even know who those two are. Like just a brief moment, like a brief idea. Oh, I know these guys. So I think with the compulsion that Klaus has been doing to her, where he wants her to leave New Orleans and forget about New Orleans, I think one of the side effects is that Camille forgets about, also forgets about Marcel and Klaus, which is why she doesn't really remember who those two are, but she knows that she's seen these guys, like she knows them sort of. So maybe that's how it worked. Like it worked because in his attempt to make her flee New Orleans, that's her way to somehow she recognizes. How, I don't know. If Klaus compelled her to forget about New Orleans and leave the city, because he said he said that he was not, unless she leaves New Orleans by herself, he will have no choice but to compel her, right? So he's not exactly compelled her to leave New Orleans. He's just compelled her to forget about things that relate to Sean, where I don't know if that also meant that for her to forget that Klaus and Marcel are vampires, right? See, I don't know about that, but yeah, let's see what this is all about, and hopefully we find out more about whether she gets to find out who Klaus and Marcel are in 1919, and also about, of course, Haley and the baby, and I don't know, now that Klaus has the kingdom of the New Orleans quarter and whatnot, let's see what he does with it, and if he does inspire loyal servants to work for his noble diabolical cause. That's the right word.
One might expect life to be less keenly felt, for its beauties and its sorrows to diminish with time. But as vampires, we feel more deeply than humans could possibly imagine.
He's not going to trust me.
He will, because he wants your allegiance. Speaking from experience, I know that if you play the part, all is forgiven. But if you give him any reason to doubt you, he will strike back.
I just don't get it, man. You know we would have stood with you till the end.
Letting you do that would have been letting you die. And you're still my people. For now, just follow my lead. And trust me, it ain't over yet.
The girl is carrying my child. Consequently, I trust you will all pay her the appropriate respect. We'll eliminate the root of your anxiety. You see, how can I sire any hybrids if there are no more werewolves alive in the bayou to turn?
No!
It's just punishing us.
Well, we've heard it. Deeply, it would appear.
We believe the
Take me
worst
out of
about
coffin.
him, the one time in a million where the worst wasn't actually the truth.
If the quarter is yours now, you still need me, why?
My memoirs. 1,000 years of history isn't going to write itself.
Joker.
You think you're so clever, don't you? Compelling the poor, naive bartender. Look what I found. Real me, not your compelled therapist.
You never found this. You will remember nothing of our life as vampires when you leave here. Do you understand?
That's her in the photo?
Elijah, you shouldn't be here. Class has these guys watching me.
I wouldn't worry about them.
Rebecca.
Come, we mustn't linger.
All my life I've wanted to know who my real family was, and just as I find out that they're out there in the bayou, Klaus orders them killed.
1919, the Opera House, just before it burned. This was the end of an era. Gary was never disloyal to you. I set him up in an attempt to locate my brother. He's your friend, and consequently he can return to the compound at your discretion. Cammy's part, you just learned. Turns out your little witch is quite the actress. She made a deal with Elijah while he was in captivity, tricked you into letting her stay put in exchange for some spells from our mother's grimoire.
Damn, she's smart. A tape recorder.
So then I bit Elijah and left him in the bayou with my hybrid venom in his veins. Serves him right for making such vile accusations against me.
I'm trying to protect you. With the witches still looking to kill you for the harvest, believe me, you're safest with us.
Plus, there's excellent light in the afternoon. I understand. You're devoted to Marcel, but Marcel is devoted to me.
Is that we just want some assurance that this new development isn't going to endanger our city or its inhabitants.
Look, you freaks, do your thing, and we'll look the other way.
Inspector, you might
Okay.
want to shut up.
You will take whatever scraps I see fit to leave you, and you will be grateful. If that doesn't suit you, I may decide you've outlived your usefulness.
Well, Diego, it would be such a shame to have to rearrange that pretty face.
The hell you care about wolves?
Generally, I don't. However, this particular clan is not to be touched.
Oh, Elijah.
Haley sent you here to protect us, didn't she? Tell her we appreciate the concern, but we've been looking out for ourselves for a while now. Nobody finds us unless we want to be found.
Well, we found you, so...
We've reached a decision. Have you?
Holy frick!
If you're gonna run this city, that better mean something to you. Otherwise, no one worth a damn is gonna follow you. No one.
I was beginning to worry about you. I don't think I could have taken any more of this deferential nonsense.
Word spread about that baby of hers. A lot of werewolves want to see this miracle pregnancy for themselves. Only now the vampires are out looking for blood, and all these werewolves new to the bayou, they might not know where to hide. Believe me, you're going to want them kept alive.
What do you mean?
What are you doing in here?
Oh, so sweet.
Incognito. Gotta run for the hills, but I'm stuck here until it gets dark.
Must be the all-powerful super witch Davina. And let's not forget Josh, newbie vampire, way out of his element, voted most likely to die next.
Fantastic.
Hey,
My sanity is not a joke.
No, enough. I don't believe it is.
That's my voice, but I don't remember it. I think it's some kind of mind control. I think he's erasing my memory.
This Klaus Michelson, I don't care who he is or what the rumors say. He needed to be taught a lesson.
You are going to start a war.
I'd like
Seriously.
to see them try. Marcel! What am I going to do with you?
Okay, hold up. I known Kieran for a long time. He's smart and he's fair. He can do us more good alive than dead.
Choose new leaders. Then we reopen negotiations.
I feel bad for this guy.
Come on, Elijah. You've fallen for her, admit it.
May do wonders for the stick that's lodged up your enduringly stoic ass if you did.
Darling, we have to stop meeting like this. In precisely 3 minutes' time, your little hunting party will become the prey. Now, based on your recent failure to subdue my baby brother Niklas, this despite a better than 100-to-1 advantage.
C'est la vie. What is that?
I would say the better question
What is that?
is, who are you?
Okay. Riddles again. Got it.
The imitation of friendship. Don't get me wrong, you play the part well enough, I should know, having played it myself. But there was a time when the affinity between us was quite real. If I didn't agree to usurp your power, the witches swore to kill my unborn child.
All this, the spying, the manipulation, that's just something you were forced into. Is that it? And what now? You feel kind of bad. Hey, buddy, it's nothing personal.
I was jealous. You have their respect. Their love. I can rule them, but I cannot win them. Not without you. So rule with me, side by side, as equals.
I don't know, I will never trust Marcel until I get that inkling of feeling.
Maybe they had their reasons.
Yes, well, I have reason too, little wolf. If the werewolves are dead, then the vampires have less desire to kill you. I'm trying to keep you safe.
The witches are after me.
I mean, that crazy witch Agnes? Yeah. She tried to kill me too. The thing is, she's dead.
Oh, you didn't know.
Agnes was the last living elder. If she's dead, then I'm safe.
Thanks to your friend Marcel, most of my family is cursed. They're stuck in their wolf form, except on a full moon. Now, I'm smart enough to know that every curse has a loophole, but I wouldn't lie to you to get what I want.
She told me about a witch being killed. An elder, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Crazy Agnes? I heard about that.
Josh, I can't stay here. I'm not gonna be their puppet. You have to get me out of here.
Okay.
Do you recognize it? Perhaps you don't. It has been 1,000 years since you last saw it grace the hand of our mother.
Oh,
The ring was
it's
in possession of one of the very wolves whose extinction you just ordered.
We found remnants of your family, and we saved them from being slaughtered at the hands of the vampires you command.
You have the audacity to boast of your victory when the mother of your child remains your prisoner.
It all comes down to the pretty little wolf, doesn't it, brother?
Stop it, both of you.
As Rebecca said, fundamentally something's wrong with her.
You see, I recently ordered the slaughter of a group of vagabonds out in the bayou. Turns out I may have been too hasty. Thing is, if the vampires find out I'm protecting them, it won't sit well.
I worry he's compelled me to forget everything as soon as I leave.
You are tenacious. It's one of the things I like most about you.
Klaus, you can't...
But you're looking for truths you don't want to find.
No one should have to experience things like that.
Hello?
Forget everything you've learned here today.
Oh, no.
Forget me.
The only reward anyone ever gets for loving me, Klaus, is suffering and death.
When you were reliving history with my brother, did you happen to revisit what came next in 1919? Or have you forgotten our little secret?
What's that?
I know the words that will make him hate you forever.
What happened? Oh, okay. That was worth it.
Thank you. You did, Elijah. It means a lot.
Are we getting 2 in 1? No.
I accused you of having ulterior motives regarding the child. I was wrong.
When you're ready, should you be so inclined, both you and Rebecca are welcome to join me here.
Oh. Okay, that was episode 9. Ooh, intense. Okay, so finally he compelled her to leave New Orleans, showed her a bit of his history, and she sympathized with him, which he thought he, like, you know, she might have a different reaction. And now when he compelled her to leave New Orleans, Davina's back and is going to remove the compulsion, and she's going to recall every single thing, even things before she started taking notes down, which, by the way, was fantastic. Like the way she was writing little notes, using a tape recorder to record whatever she does because she knows she'll be compelled. Like, that is smart. It's really smart. So she's very, like, you know, curious, and she's a queer little one, like really good. I like that. I like that this Camille is, like, you know, a feisty girl who won't let things go, you know, if it means that she gets answers. I like that. But yeah, now we have been introduced to a new set of clan of werewolves that happen to be Klaus's descendants. I mean, Klaus's dad's descendants. That happened between Mama Esther and Klaus's actual daddy, which is insane, which is why he is asked Kieran to call off the attack. And if it came from Klaus, it would be like as if, you know, why would you want to set this? I mean, the peace won't be there, basically. And I think maybe why he didn't say it to Marcel is because he would also not understand. So I think the next best thing in order to keep peace, or inform the meaning of peace, is Kieran, which makes sense. I understand. But yeah, this was just like, you know, establishing the fact that Klaus is the new boss in town. And as we saw, Marcel and Rebecca did have intentions to like continue this fake friendship, you could say, and show his loyalty so that, you know, at the end they can stab Klaus in the back, because, you know, he thought he earned his, like, you know, he earns his trust and whatnot. But now Marcel truly believes that he and Klaus working side by side as equals will be the best thing for New Orleans, leaving Rebecca brokenhearted again. I mean, honestly, Rebecca, you should know this by now. I'm not even surprised. I mean, in a way where I am surprised that he wants to do it, but I'm also not surprised at the fact that Rebecca's in this position again. She's had her heart broken one too many times, and, you know, having her heart broken by Marcel, it's just, I feel in a way it's sad, yes, but it's the best thing for her because she can find someone who actually truly appreciates her, which is not Marcel in my opinion. But yes, so this episode is really good, and I love the little connection between Haley and Elijah. I know Elijah doesn't want to open himself up, you know, let new feelings in for himself. Like, he doesn't want to show that he cares, or like, you know, doesn't want to care like in that aspect anymore, because Klaus will just kill them, deeming them not fit. But yeah, I think it might change. I think we're gonna have a little Haley and Elijah action very soon, but hopefully soon rather than later. But yeah, let's see if we get more answers about Klaus's descendants and the entire werewolf clan, and how long have they been in, you know, where have they been actually, how long. I feel like they've been hiding. No, they've not been hiding. I think once they found out about Haley carrying the baby, they wanted to come out and see for themselves, and since they wouldn't know where to hide and whatnot, it was the right thing for Haley to warn Elijah and Rebecca to, you know, drive the vampires off. So made sense, yeah. But let's see what episode 10 is all about. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Please don't forget to wear a mask and stay safe for your friends and family. I'll see you guys in episode 10.